Hi guys, it's zélig. So I'm coming today, as the title says, with a video about sexual hygiene. I'm gonna try to drop it just on time for Valentine's Day, so in case you finally decided to give him, her, they or them the cookies away, you can serve it to them nice and easy. Or maybe you just have no base, so you're just gonna go to one more sex date. Okay, let's get started. I'm gonna teach you how to reignite the fire. Let's talk about sex. Let's talk about sex. First thing you should do when you're gonna have sex, if you're gonna get intimate with somebody, I think it's shaving. I don't know, some people like hair and stuff, but personally I don't really like it, and I think a majority of people don't like it. So unless you know the person you're gonna get intimate with likes it, you should follow my step. Shaving is very important, especially I think this area, like the vagina or the penis area, or whatever, this your sexual part area is very important to trim, especially in case you're planning on having some kind of foreplay or oral, because you don't want your partner to be having some piece of hair in their teeth when they're coming up. It actually happened to me once, but I actually trimmed. I don't know how this could happen. So well, generally I just also like shaving my body hair. So I use some kind of cream to shave my armpits. For some strange reason, I have no problem with my hair on my legs, and with people hairy legs in general, I'm kind of okay. But really the chest I don't like, so I also shave my chest with the same cream. And for the pube area, sometimes I shaved it completely, and I'm not sure it was the best decision of my life. But it actually makes you really looks bigger if you shave that part. But you don't have to shave it all the way. You can just trim it, so you might want to get some scissors especially for this. And then you just trim it and make it quite short. I think it's kind of best when it's this height. And for men or women it's the same. All women don't have to shave it all the way and to have hairless pubes. You can just trim it as well if you like to. It depends on everybody's taste and everyone's habit. So personally I would just say trim it, and trim it very short, and makes it look very clean. In case you want to shave it all the way, and you might get some kind of hair bumps or ingrowth hair, and it gives you some really ugly pimples, and that's kind of not sexy and attractive. So I found this product that is called PFB Chromatics. I would leave the link below, and it's kind of like a serum, and you apply it right after you shave. It works also for facial hair and hair all over the body, armpits, or any kind of places when you can have some ingrowth hair. And you just apply it several days, morning and night after you shave, and then you get zero ingrowth hair. This is gonna change your life. Talk about sex. Let's talk about sex. Now that you've trimmed, this part is kind of clean. You need to focus on pre-showering. And a lot of people are now talking about pre-poo and pre-shampoo, but you should also know that there is something that exists, and it's called pre-showering. And basically I'm gonna give you my best tip ever, which is the most stupid thing and the most easiest thing that everybody has, and it's lemon. Lemon is antibacterial and also removes every kind of smells. So we use it in my country in West Africa to, especially when teenagers are growing up and you started having this kind of smelly sweat, and then we tell teenagers to just squeeze a lemon and to rub it on their armpits, and you can also rub it all over your body. and it works very well also with like the sexual organs. And that's really good because I mean, if you're gonna get intimate and physical with someone, you don't want it to be smelling like dead fish down there. You kind of want it to smell good because if you think of it, sex is kind of gross all in all. So if you can make it better by you having really good hygiene, you should really do it. So basically, you just need to squeeze a lemon and then you just rub it all over your body. And you can rub it on your sexual parts. You can even put it inside. I had my aunt used to put it in her vajayjay. Now, girls, I don't have vajayjay, so I don't know. I cannot tell you like, oh, I've tried it, it was okay. I guess it would be a little bit itchy, but I mean, she used to do it and she was fine and she didn't smell because some people's sexual odor sometimes is so strong that even when they're wearing clothes and stuff, you can still identify that the smell is coming from that part. Like, have you never like feel that like in the metro or somewhere, you smell someone smelling bad and you could identify like where is the smell coming from? So you don't want that. Lemon is your best friend.
Talk about sex. Let's talk about sex.
Now you're actually gonna be able to take a shower. You can let the lemon dry for like about half an hour, or if you don't have time, you can go to sleep with it once it's dry and then rinse it in the morning. Sorry. And then you can have your normal shower, and you might want to use some intimate soap. Now I forgot the English word for it. I would look for it and put it in video. You can use some intimate soap, and generally it comes for women, but men can use it as well. Like if you feel like you really it's quite sensitive and you don't want to put like too much hard soap on it, then you can just use like intimate soap. You shouldn't use a huge amount of product because when you put too much product down there, then the body kind of rebels itself and it produces even more fluids, so it might give you an even stronger and nastier smell. So you want to do it kind of regularly, but then don't put too much product and not too much amount, but just do it like gently and regularly. And if you like uncut, I think you should pay extra care because then it becomes kind of more similar to a vajayjay, and you might be very careful about cleaning the inside because when you cut, all of it is like outside. I'm trying to be proper when I'm talking. All of it is outside, so then it's easier to clean. But when you're like uncut, you have to remove the hat and then clean inside properly, and then very important, you have to dry it also very properly because if you don't dry it properly, you might clean it how many times you like, it might end up smelling anyway. I shower with this because it scrubs your skin, and you can use this part and as well this part, which is extra hard and will make your skin extra soft. Also, when you like showering or when you don't showering, I don't know, you might want to brush your teeth. Now it's very important thing, don't brush your teeth like right before you're gonna have intimate contacts, because especially if you're gonna have oral, it's really bad to brush your teeth right before because then it makes some kind of micro bruises in your mouth, and then it makes you likely to have heads or some stuff like this if you're getting some kind of foreplay. So you better brush it like 1 hour before. And also I think if you brush it right before, then you have like a toothpaste kind of breath and it's not the sexiest way. Also all these kind of like sprays are to be prohibited, I think, because the smell is just like too fucking strong. You might want to use them like if you had some onions or garlics, and then you're gonna, and the other person also knows that you've had that, then you might want to use it still. But otherwise you might want to like avoid all of this kind of shit and try maybe to have like a candy or something like softer and sweeter, because otherwise it's just like too hell strong.
Talk about sex. Let's talk about sex.
After you showered properly and you've dried your body also properly, which is very important, you would like probably to have a very nice glow and to make your skin looks like really nicely. and I would suggest to use some kind of body milk. But the thing is, like, I just realized couple of weeks ago that there is one thing that often comes with a lot of body milks is that they have a lot of fragrance in it. And if you're getting physical with someone and I don't know, they're like licking your skin or like kissing you like some places, I don't know. It might taste like this fragrance, and if it smells good, it doesn't mean it tastes good. And sometimes it tastes horrible. Like all this kind of body mist, like Mixa or Nivea, sometimes the taste is just horrible. Generally, I tend to like more softer kind of fragrance, like vanilla and like coconut butter or like cocoa butter, all these kind of things. And the flavor of them is probably not that strong, but I'm pretty sure it's not that great. And I'm guilty of this because anytime if I'm gonna go on a sex date or something, I'm gonna look snatch. So I'm gonna moisturize the shit out of myself just to be like shiny or something, and also makes your abs and all your body looks even more fit. So I really like to moisturize a lot, but the taste is really not good. Actually, I'm gonna go try it. Lately I'm a lot into this one, which is like vanilla fragrance. I got it in London. So yeah, let me see like how must the person feel like after I've applied. And then it tastes really, it tastes weird. The taste is not as bad as Mixa and Nivea, but it tastes really greasy and fat and oily. So basically like you're putting, I don't know, pig fat, you know, those kind of pig fat that is like really creamy. It's like you're putting it in your mouth, plus a weird smell that is probably because of the fragrance. So I would suggest that you should get some kind of edible oils. You can get those in sex shop. I actually ordered some, but I didn't got it yet. And it's edible, so it should like taste good and sweet. And it's also oil, so it's gonna make you like shine and pop. Bam! And I would suggest you use that. Or the other things that I do is that I mix some kind of like coconut extract or chocolate extract, which are edible as well, and I mix them with some oils like shea butter. Shea butter is a bit strong, so it's maybe not the best, but you might want to use like some coconut extract, coconut oil, which doesn't have such a strong flavor, and then you're gonna look delicious and smell delicious.
Talk about sex. Let's talk about sex.
Be also very careful of like your perfume and your deodorant. You don't want to use too much and contradictory fragrance, like a fragrance that's gonna go against the one of your body milk or your shampoo or something. You might want to be careful of this, and don't like spray it all over your neck or your body, because otherwise it's gonna be the same problem. Like the person is gonna like kiss you or something, and then it's gonna taste gross like perfume. Like just put a little bit of perfume, like maybe behind your ears and these kind of kiss spots, you know. Okay, so that's pretty much it, I think. And you might want to be careful also like 1 week prior, especially in case you know that you have really strong body fluid odors. You might want to be very careful of what you're eating prior to it, maybe like 1 week prior. Because if you're eating a lot of seafood, asparagus, all these kind of foods are very bad for the smell of body fluids. And you might want to drink a lot of water because it helps out. So thank you guys for watching. I hope this helped you and that you're gonna have like a fun night and enjoy. Remember to always wear a condom. That's very important. It's not worth it. Thumbs up if you like and subscribe. Janet.